Alrighty, guys and gals, what's going on, my freaks? It's the head freak here, it's Big E. Welcome back to the Misty Mountain Gaming channel. That's the thing you're watching on the old YouTube. This is Rush.
How's it hanging?
That's our Dwarf Hunter. We're hanging out here at the Scarlet Raven Tavern. These are back-to-back episodes for me. This episode, we're going to go see if this is being camped still. There was a priest here last episode, and definitely a bot, and I did report it. Blizzard's probably already banned that guy for life. We're going to see if it's if I can get the quest done there. Also, we leveled up, level 27, and I had 2 unspent talent points because I'm good. I put 2 points here, so we're up to 3. Okay, try again. This increases the crit strike chance of our pets by 9%. We like that. I'm going to max that out, and then I'm going to get intimidation. That'll be an interrupt. We like interrupts. Well, I do. Got a bunch of bullets in the bag. We're ready to go, man. We picked up another. We picked up an orange quest to go back to the not Tranquil Gardens, the cemetery. We got to go down into the crypt and get some plague spreaders, but I don't know if we're going to be doing that. We might go get Abercrombie's box. Still in here, Dish? He's not. I guess even bots need to take a break. Insane ghoul. This is where he was standing.
Well done.
That's actually him. That's the fucking bot. So he had no mana because he was doing this thing where he would basically have his homunculi out the whole time, or as often as he could, and he was just like AoEing or doing something. I guess they would attack it, and then he was attacking, but then he would just constantly heal, and he ran out of mana, and I guess he couldn't use his abilities, and he died. That's very satisfying. I'm glad that happened. Okay. Let's go turn this in really quick. Oh, I died, so I'm not tracking minerals. Let's get minerals tracking again. There's one right there. It's a copper vein, man. There's the goodest of boys right there. That's Nancy the Boar. That's right. Named after one of my lovely channel members. Friend of the fam. He is a friend of the family. Yeah, he's the Misty Mountain Gaming family. Touch me, Nancy. How you doing, Drew? Thank you for all your long-time support, man. I really appreciate it. I certainly do. Love my channel members. If I had my way, I'd run a hotel room and stuff would happen. Well, what do you mean by that? I leave it open. I could be pizza night in a movie. I don't know.
Need help?
Could be blindfolds and stuff.
Most superb. This will work perfectly. Many thanks.
Okay.
Now there is just one more item needed to complete this device. Cog's blueprint calls for a lens of some sort. The only lens I know of that would be large enough will be very difficult to acquire. There is an ogre by the name of Zarkvul who resides in the mound in southern Duskwood. If you can, bring to me his monocle, and I will use that as our lens.
That's where we're going. What a weird name. Yeah, we're going down here anyway, so we may as well go do it, I suppose. We can go get some dark runners if we wanted. I'll tell you what, let's do that. We'll come up this way, slay these fools. Actually, we'll come down this way. We'll slay these fools, and then we'll come across this way and slay those fools. We'll just be slaying all kinds of fools. There's Dilbert. I like the name there. It's probably my all-time favorite comic strip. I know comic strips aren't a thing anymore, but they used to be. There used to be newspapers, stuff like that. Then it went online. Probably still is, but... I used to clip those newspapers when there was a good Dilbert. Dilbert's just so good. So good. Wally Absolute favorite. Absolute favorite. One of my favorites is the pointy-haired boss. So there's like a meeting they're having. It's Dilbert, the pointy-haired boss. I don't even know if he had a name. It was just the pointy-haired boss. I don't know. And Wally. They're sitting. Wally's got his coffee mug, and Wally is sharing what he did. And he's like, I reconfigured the servers and wrote a script to automate, blah, blah. He lists a bunch of stuff, and the pointy-haired boss is like squinting his eyes at him. And he's like, your achievements are suspiciously hard to verify. So Wally goes, so reviewing what we know for sure, you're an inadequate verifier, and you can't rule out the possibility that I'm awesome. So good. Wally would do quite a bit of work to get out of work. This guy's in trouble, which means I might be in trouble here. I'm going to help out. There you are, brother. I don't think he needed help. The other one's turned around. We're looking for the... What are we looking for? Dark runners. Alright. I am a skinner. Oh, he skinned it. Hey, it's testicles. Testicles the rogue. You think that's a dude? Yeah, skin. Dark runners. There's one. There's another one. Are you a dark runner? You're not. Are you? You're not. This might be double pull. As a matter of fact, it probably definitely is going to be a double pull. I'm going to use the last of our Red Ridge goulash here. Goulash, however you say it. Get a little food buff going. Not necessarily for the stamina, but for the health and the mana regen. Okay, this is going to be bad. I literally didn't even see this one, so now we have 3. How wrecked are we going to get here? If I heal the pet, I'm going to pull this one. So, I was thinking these might be beasts, and I could scare beasts, but they're humanoids. They're Worgen, so... Looks like we're okay here. That's because our pet is an absolute monster. He's just a beast. Are we going to have this fucker on us? No, we're not. Okay. Thank you for saving our lives, good sir. You're getting a piece of meat. There you are. We've picked up a lot of these bloody bludgeons, or whatever the hell they are. What is it called? Yeah. Oh, that's a rock ball. This. Bulky bludgeon. Not bloody. Get your shit straight, loser. I would not suggest pulling anything in this house. You'll have 3 mobs come out at you. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Yeah, I think that's the second time on this character that I've leveled twice and forgot to pick a talent point. That usually happens to me is if I level up like in the middle of a fight, I tend to forget about it. I think that probably happens to a lot of people. But I think that's what happened last time. Or I'm talking about something, like running my mouth, and then forget that I leveled. Or I'll say, oh, we're going to pick a challenge point in just a moment, but first, let me complain about this bot for 20 minutes. 2 dark runners. We're gonna do this. It's their dark runners, and we're gonna use the old freezing. Okay, we're not gonna do any of that. I'm not gonna use a freezing trap because I waited. I got too close. We don't need it. Freezing traps are for wusses. Walking in the woods. Yes. These things hit hard, man. He's getting wrecked. Wrecked, I say. Really? Dude? Fuck. Damn it all. Oh my god. Gotta go. I'm dead. I think I'm dead here. Yeah, let me pull another one. There we are. Perfect. Fence, fence, fence. Okay. I forgot I had a health pot. I just played fucking terrible right there. I don't know what I was doing. I could have gotten away, I think. I thought I had pulled the pet onto one. I was waiting for him to charge in, get a taunt. And I was just going to wing clip whichever one wasn't currently taunted. But none of that happened. I panic so much when I get into situations like that. It's how I usually end up dying. Like, there's so many things I could do and just don't do them. Health pot needs to be keybound. The only thing about the health pot is I worry on like a permadeath challenge that I'm going to fat finger whatever the keybind is. All right. Okay. Let's get it together. I don't know how we pulled from the house. That was weird to me that we pulled these mobs. All right, let's reset here. I mean, we weren't that close. It's just kind of weird that we pulled there. We got 3 of them down, though. All this beautiful medium leather. There's an iron deposit over there that I can't get yet. Duck runner. Oh, I gotta see the damn skinning trainer, man. We're skinning and not getting credit for it. That's unacceptable. Might take a fly to Stormwind. I need to use the auction house anyway. Yeah, these are orange, and I'm not. It's just wasted points right there. Shadow Weaver. Somebody is in this area because there's usually mobs out here. And there's a corpse here. Cops. The target is tapped. Your mama's tapped. Probably not the best place to stand. So I'll just do it anyway. I live on the edge. I'm crazy. You know what I haven't had in forever is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. There's two reasons, really. I haven't had one. I don't really eat bread anymore. The other reason is jelly is fucking garbage. Jelly is just sugar. But I did discover that I like jam more than I like jelly. As long as the jam doesn't have like whole pieces of fruit in it, I am not about that. Like, I don't care if it's raspberry or strawberry, blueberry jam or whatever. But don't put a whole fucking strawberry in it or a raspberry. I don't mind the pieces, you know what I mean? Turn around. Every now and then I fall apart. 7 of 12. Did I get the copper? I guess I got it. There's a copper vein over there. Man, after my therapy, I had therapy this morning. I took my gym bag so I could go to the gym. And it was chest day. And there was another dude in there doing chest. He had a workout partner. This dude had so much weight on the bar, and I'm pretty good at judging. If you've lifted weights for a while, you kind of get a sense of somebody's size compared to what they can lift. Now, I'm not saying that's across the board, but this guy had a lot of weight on the bar. A lot of weight. I would say, let's see, he was doing kilograms. So we have the pound, like the old school, the 45-pound plates, 35s, 25s, all that. But the gym owner... Okay, there's just one, so I'm not going to panic. The gym owner competes, and when they compete in competition, they use kilograms and kilos or whatever. So this guy had... It was close to 365. It's a good amount of weight. I mean, I can bench it. But... And this is a pretty big guy, too. But I was looking at the weight on the bar, and I was just kind of watching him in between sets. And so he had this guy come over, like the guy he was working out with, and spot him. And I knew immediately, dude, he barely got it off the rack, and it just fucking dropped on his chest, and he couldn't move it. It was all the spotter could do to get that weight off. I thought I was going to have to run over. I started to, in fact. This guy had to basically deadlift the bar off this guy's chest. It was absolutely ridiculous. And he tried it 2 more times. Like, the same thing happened 2 more times in a row. So I'm like looking over at Jason. Jason is the owner of the gym. And he knows these guys. They're pretty young guys. I almost called them kids, but I think they're in college or something. And I was just looking at Jason, and he looked at me, and he went over, and he was talking to him, and I think he was trying to figure out, like, what are you doing, man? Like, you're going to fucking hurt yourself.
Well done.
And it wasn't like he was trying to, because a lot of times guys with a spotter, they'll get more weight than they can bench, but they'll just pull it off of the bench, and they'll just kind of hold it there, and they'll keep the tension on the muscle. But this guy, man... I don't know what he was thinking, but it was rough. When that fucking weight came down on him, that's a scary thing to see. Fuck. It was weird to see him do it 2 more times. I don't know. I don't really understand it. Maybe he was trying to, like, he got some macho shit in his head where it's like, I got this. Like, I'm not going to let this beat me. I don't know. It's strange. You got to know your limits. And if you're trying to push past your limit, then you need a spotter. Because bench presses is something you do not want to fuck around with. You can find horrible videos on YouTube of failed bench presses with like just one guy trying to do it. Terrible. You'll also see on YouTube guys who they put their thumb on this side of the bar. So here's the bar. So the thumb here instead of around the bar to lock it. Now, I do that sometimes if I know I control the weight. Like if I'm only benching like 135, 220, 225, like warm-up type of weight, then sometimes I'll do that. But I'm also usually using a Smith machine where I can lock it into place. But anything over 225, I don't. My thumbs are going to be locked around that bar. Because you can see pictures of guys, it usually happens on the liftoff, but not always, where they've got this massive amount of weight and their thumbs are on this side and the bar literally slips off of their hand and just crushes the fucking chest. It's horrifying to see. Terrible. All right, let's go get some ogres. Enough about the gym. So this thing we're looking for is going to be in the back of the cave, I guess. I feel like we're okay level to go in there. Is it an elite? No, it's not. But it is a high-level mob. Let's go do it. Did I take another death? I guess I did, because I'm not tracking minerals here. How we doing on time? Just over 20. Anyway, it was weird. It just didn't make any sense. These guys were in pretty good shape, and I've seen this guy working out before. He's, he does like power lifter, like advanced moves. I just don't. It really surprised me to see him. To see what he was doing. Let's turn that music down. Turn it down to Funky Town. Might be a chest over here. I can turn on my treasure finder. Matter of fact, I did. Fiori. 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 I've always liked the way the torches light up the characters on the NPCs or your character if you're carrying something. I mean, it doesn't have to be a torch. If it puts off light, looks kind of cool. Kind of cool. Two of them, you say? I could have swore I picked up... There it is. Why don't I have that on the bar? Scorpion Sting helps. Like I was, well, it might have been this episode. I don't remember. It'll help against elites or mobs that enrage. The crate's going to be right over here. You have Questie. It's clearly marked. And there's a treasure chest right on the map. Let's have a drink. A drinky, drinky, drink. And we're going to go into the cave and see if we can deal with, what you call him? The hell's his name? Zark Vol. Vol? Probably Zark Vol.
Well done.
Thanks. Yeah. What do we have in here? Do we have a green BOE, perhaps? No. Pretty much garbage in there, except for the wild steel bone. Hey. How you doing? Oh boy, level 30. So I'm gonna put we'll put Scorpion Sting up. Reduces his strength and agility by 20. Pretty big, I guess. Scorpion Sting also lasts 5 seconds longer than our Serpent Sting, which I didn't know. I didn't know that was a thing. We'll stay manned up in here. Be my last video of the night. I usually don't record this late. I don't know. I say that now. Who knows what's going to happen? Oh, this guy can be in a couple of different places, it looks like here. And we do have a chest there. Our Serpent Sting at rank 4 is pretty decent now. It's better. The early ranks of Serpent Sting are kind of, well, they're garbage, really. They're not, it's not bad now. This feels weird. Is there somebody cleared in here? Oh, he's right there. Alright, this is a good spot to fight him, I think, unless we get some weird patrol. A rapid fire. Oh, he's a punk. Hey, he's a chump. Absolute chump sickle.
Well done.
Heavy hide for that one. We can get it. I want to get this, chest here. Also, what is that? Some tin. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, he rooted the pet and then stepped back. Pro plays, man. Yeah, throw your axes at me. I guess he might be missing his taunts. Pretty long net right here. Oh my god, this dude again? God, man, I really hate it when this happens. The spawn rate on this thing? It's pretty frustrating. Like, that quick of a spawn rate. Alright, see what we have in here. See what we have. Take the bruise weed and the life root. And I'll be taking this tin. See if we can get out of here before he comes back. I've not looted the corpse, so I think it stays down longer, but I don't think it matters. I think that he can pop back out with his corpse still on the ground. Do-do-do-do-do. There's another chest back there. Let's work our way out. So if this mob's up, that tells me the other mob's going to pop up, potentially. He's already up. This is the chest that I left. Oh, it actually just disappeared. Yeah, it despawns, I think, after 5 minutes. If you don't loot everything in it. I think that's how that works. See if I can... Okay, can't. I was going to say, see if I can get through here. This gun is so freaking loud. I really want to go back to the bow, man. Like, sometimes I'm not focused on it and I'm not really paying attention to it, but as soon as you kind of start to hear it and you are focused on it, it's so hard not to hear it. It's so loud and annoying. And I know there's a way to change the sound file on it, and I swear, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I've not been able to do it. It just doesn't work. You can change it to a bow sound or a different sound or something quieter in the root of the game folder. But it just doesn't work for me for some reason. I haven't spent that much time on it. Usually I'm good about stuff like that, but I didn't try very hard. All right, let's go give him his crate. I think he'll either have us do one more thing or he'll send us back into town. No, I think he's going to want us to get something from one of the elites. Holy shit. What the fuck is going on here, man? We got a skull druid. I'm going to help out. I'm going to help out here. He's kind of low. Watch him gank my ass. Oh my god, please don't die, dude. Oh, he got a heal. He healed up there. Is he gonna fuck me up? Dude, what was this thing, man? Dark Rider. So that's whatchamacallit mentioned that. Abercrombie mentioned a Dark Rider. No, it was Sven over there mentioned a Dark Rider. Like just straight up taken from Lord of the Rings, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, he popped form and got himself a nice little full heal there, so he would have been fine. I wasn't hitting very much on that.
You need something?
Thank the neck. Well, thank you, adventurer. You have more than earned your reward. Aha! Happy nights ahead. Take this note to Ello Ebenlock, the mayor of Darkshire. He and I are old friends. And when he reads it and discovers what you did for me, I'm sure he'll be just as happy as I am.
Oh, there he goes, man. He has been let loose. He has been let loose. So I think he reses here. I've also seen him res in a different place, though. I swear I have. There's like a little graveyard up here. Somewhere, and like kind of nearest the road. I've seen him res from that spot. I mean, I don't know, maybe I could be wrong, but I remember when I saw it that I was surprised. Is he neutral until he gets to the road or something? Maybe. Well, the Hearthstone's on CD, so we're gonna be hoofing it back to Darkshire. Gift from the Embalmer. I've never noticed that before. Shit. Yeah, now he's hostile. That's interesting. He's neutral until he gets to the road. Yeah, I don't think I've ever paid attention to where it says gift from the Embalmer there. Let's get out ahead of him here. So here they are. So this is who has the quest.
What can I do for you?
This guy gets rocked. And because he's, like, I guess busy, I can't actually see the quest. So he keeps getting killed. That's kind of a little bit of an oversight there from Blizzard. Like, that's a quest NPC, and if it's constantly dead, you don't get the quest. That they made him part of the fighting mob there. So that wasn't us, but when I've got a little back and forth in town that we do with this letter that says he's released, well, basically, what you call them right there, stitches. But I think it's triggered when you'll get this NPC that runs into the mayor's building saying that the Watchers have sighted something upon the roads and blah, 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 and it triggers the event. So if people are constantly doing it, you'll constantly have a stitches up. Is he poisoned? Oh, he's diseased. Infected bite. Fuck. So that was a wasted feed. Every 10 seconds he takes damage. There's Cutford. Going to get wrecked. Yeah, if you're a hunter, if you feed your pet, if he's got a dot ticking on him, it will interrupt him. Same thing with a bandage. I'm going to have to call her an episode, but we're going to turn these 3 quests here. Maybe get some decent XP. Got a few things to smelt. And a few things to sell. quite a few things. Got to get the storm wind so that we can... I got to get these bags cleaned out. Got a little staff here we can also sell. Chance on hit. Damage caused by the target is reduced by 5 for 2 minutes. And we also have this one. Chance on hit. Oh, it's the same one? It is. I have 2 Staff of Horrors. Interesting. I thought one of them had a chance to send like a shadowy bolt. Or something like that. Something like that there. Smelt up some bronze. And some silver. Gotta go see the skinning trainer. Maybe you guys can take a ride with me and we'll go do that. Oh, this is what it sends the bolt, the shadowy bolt. All right.
Good day to you.
Good day to you, sir. Go and sell it because it's soul-bound.
Safe travels.
Safe travels, man. Hey, bro.
You performed well against the Dark Runners, adventurer, but it seems as though their numbers are inexhaustible. Every time we make progress, more spring up to refill their ranks. What is the evil power that draws them here? Why?
It's called Blizzard with their respawn rates, what it is. Now controlled by Microsoft. Or owned, I should say.
King's honor, friend.
At last, the stargazing device is complete. Thank you, adventurer. Now I can continue my research.
Alrighty, you're welcome. Glad I could help you. Continue your research with magical items like mirrors, things like that. Bronze tube. If you've never read this quest chain before, I'd highly suggest, well, I mean, do what you want, right? But it's some of the best story here in Darkshire, at Duskwood. A lot of the stuff is connected.
Well met. What language is this? It looks ancient. I can't read it. Take the note you gave me to Sira von Indy. He's very learned in languages and ancient arts. If anyone here can translate this message, it's he. I'm almost finished translating that note. If you come back in a few moments, I should be done.
Light be with you. Be careful.
The Embalmer is a name told in one of our children's stories. He was a kindly alchemist, driven mad by the death of his wife Eliza.
So you'll see an NPC.
He used dark magic to place his own heart within the bosom of his dead spouse. This revived Eliza, but it cursed her with a hunger for human flesh, forcing the Embalmer to keep her buried. His heart is his power. Find his wife's grave, retrieve his heart, and bring it to me while it still beats. Do this, and his power will be broken.
Maybe we do that first. I could have swore like something happens here. Like an NPC runs in. Like he starts yelling or whatever. But because it's already triggered, I don't really know how that works. Maybe it's not a thing. What am I doing? Yeah, let's go up here. Well, we could potentially give that a shot. It's 30 plus. I don't think we would survive it. But maybe we could find somebody to get into a group with and get that completed. Right now.
Where would you like to fly to?
Stormwind. I'll go see the skinning trainer, empty the bags, post some things on the old auction house. Yeah. Maybe check in with the mining trainer. Because we've been gray here for a long time. I think hopefully I can learn something else to to smelt. It's soulbound. I need to get rid of that. One moment. Here's the moon. So what we're going to do when I've actually gotten further in the Iron Man challenge than I expected to get. We're still early days, but that's a super hard challenge, and I most likely will fail it. I mean, if I get to 60, I'll be just as shocked as anybody. But what we're going to do is when I fail that, we're going to be sliding in its place another viewer challenge. I have like at least 10 of them that were sent to me by my lovely viewers. And we'll roll dice and pick whatever one comes up is the one we'll do. And when we finish The Last of Us Part 2, I'm going to be starting a horror game for Fright Night. Skinner is right here. What is this? Warriors. I mean, I'm kind of jealous. That looks cool, man. Yeah, and we'll pick one.
I don't get too many Skinners in here looking for training, but I guess I could teach you something if you're ready.
I'm ready. I'm real ready. Let's go see the mining trainer while we're here. So that takes us up to expert level, I guess, is what it is. But yeah, finished The Last of Us Part 2, and we'll be doing Fright Night. And I think what I'm going to do from Fright Night and from now on is I'll just, like I've been doing, releasing it every other day. I think that works out pretty well. And it also, because if I just release them Friday and Sunday nights, I don't actually get to play the game that often, and sometimes I kind of forget where I was and what I was doing. So by playing it a little more often, it feels better. So that'll probably just be a new thing that I do. It's just release Fright Night every other day, as I mentioned. What am I doing? Mining trainer is what I'm looking for here. Is he here? No, I'm going the right way. He's actually over here. Mining trainer's top floor over here. His wife does the supplies. Or his sister. I don't know. Who knows?
Interest. I came from Ironforge to help out with the rebuilding effort here. If I can teach enough of you my skills, then maybe I can leave it to ye and take myself back home.
All right, maybe you can. I see a quest in the keep. Let's go turn this in, and then probably off camera I'll just do my auction house stuff. I don't think anybody cares too much about watching me post stuff. Maybe they do. Sometimes I show it. Most of the time I don't. But that's nice. I'm glad we went to see him, because now we have expert level mining and skinning, and we can smelt some new stuff now, or mine some new stuff rather. I can smelt iron. Problem is, I don't think I can mine iron yet. Hey, how you doing? This guy right here is was part of my Honoring the Dead series. I did not realize this was a tribute to somebody who passed away. Yeah.
What can I do for you?
An evil taint has gained a foothold within the already beleaguered Duskwood. I thank the light we have a hero such as you to face it, but you must first prepare yourself for the coming trial. For the necromancer Morbant Fell is immensely powerful and has cast dark enchantments about himself to protect him from physical assaults. If you are to defeat him, you will need a weapon that is proof against these protections.
Okay. So we'll go speak to Gloin, or whatever his name is, in Menethil Harbor. He'll have us get some light forged ingots, I believe is what he does. And he'll give us a little something, and we can use it on Morbent Fell, and it gets rid of his protective shield or something. Something like that will happen. What am I doing, man? I have no idea what I'm doing. See if we can get to the stockades. Probably going to wait till this weekend and see if I can get some dungeon runs in. I think that's the best time to get into a group for sure. Let me check the bank real quick. Because I think I left a crate in here.
No one's ever stolen anything out of here. Not in the whole history of the whole history.
See you later.
No one's ever stolen anything out of here?
Yes, as you said.
See you around.
See you around. Okay, can we fill one of these? So, bear meat, leather cloaks, heavy hide. I've got medium hide. So, you can no longer turn them in empty anymore.
Well met.
But we do have our, oh, I can actually buy this now. 2 gold. Rune of Serpent spread. I want to see what this is. I'm going to purchase it.
Have a good one.
I have a feeling I think I know what this might be. Maybe it's AoE for our Serpent Sting. It teaches you, or lets you hit multiple targets. It's for the legs. Targets hit by your multi-shot are also afflicted by your Serpent Sting for 6 seconds. For 6 seconds? Why wouldn't that just be... I guess it'd be too overpowered if it was the whole thing. So it's roughly half the damage. Alright, so it's a little less than 70 extra damage. I don't know if that was worth 2 gold. I'm sure it's probably real good in dungeons. Let's post, see if anybody wants that. That is... not a good price, and we lose almost 11 silver if I don't sell it, so that's a better price on the ring. That's okay. Yeah, I guess I'll hang on to the staff, and maybe the price will go up on it. This jade is not selling. I guess I'm going to vendor it. Medium leather. That is not a good price for medium leather. Guess that's okay. Prices are down, that's for sure. I'll sell what makes money, I guess. Yeah, okay. Sure. Yep. Medium hide. That is a horrible post. You can vendor it for a silver 25. People are selling it for 96 copper. What about the silk? That's an undercut as well. That's a little bit of a profit. Light hide. Loss. All right. Interesting. So, I guess I'm just going to vendor this stuff. Some of it.
Greedy. Best deals in all of Stormwind, my friend. Won't find any better. Now, what can I help you with?
Man, it feels weird to, I can't, I just can't bring myself to vendor this. Hopefully the prices will go up on this stuff. That goes there. I know I'm ridiculous what I'm doing here. The jade and this, I'm just going to do that. All right.
Be careful.
I will be careful. You be careful. So let's call it an episode. Next episode, maybe hit level 28. That's good. What do we have coming up at level 28? We have Mend Pet 3, I want it. Aspect of the Hawk 3, I want it. Arcane Shot 4, I want it. We'll get it. But that'll do it for this one. Thanks for hanging out. You guys and gals take care. Rush and I will catch you in tomorrow's episode.
Farewell.
Peace.